So this whole futuristic theme in video games, I don't know about other people. I don't know about y'all guys. I don't know about any hardcore gamers and none of that. But I feel like this whole theme is being played out way too much. Um, First, there was Black Ops 2 that started this whole futuristic stuff. And then after that, what I'm saying? I'm not going to count Ghost because Ghost wasn't really that futuristic. Advanced Warfare came out and that kind of like pushed, what I'm saying, more games to try to be this futuristic and this and that. And it seems like every developer always has to mimic or try to mock or try to copy what Call of Duty does. And it's like I don't know how to explain it. Like it's disgusting to me. It's dumb to me how developers are still trying to use stuff that Call of Duty has to try to innovate their games and make their games more likable instead of just being them. Instead of just working on the games that they would normally do. Um, and I feel like Call of Duty has made an impact on the industry so much to the point where it feels like every single game that comes out has to try to live up to Call of Duty standards, or if not, like no one's not gonna really enjoy it, and no one's not gonna really like it. And I know that's not true because there's like about millions of gamers who would and love to enjoy other games other than just Call of Duty and these other type of first-person shooters and these uh, drone-like games, where they copy and paste here and there. So the question that comes to hand is Titanfall 2 going to flop? Like that's my biggest question that right now that's just recycling in my mind like over and over and over. Like I'm thinking everyone's getting kind of tired of this whole futuristic theme, this whole futuristic setting. I said it's played out already. A few years now passed by. I said when it first started, everyone liked it. Of course, it was a whole, I said new type of thing to bring in. Call of Duty kind of introduced it, and other games started trying to introducing it, and then it just became like this fad for gaming. Like every game has to have these futuristic techs and stuff like this futuristic features and settings and themes to try to live up to one game, which was Call of Duty, as a franchise. Not really innovating anything, but just taking a different theme on things. First, it was a war theme where, okay, it was kind of like, okay, Cold War. They had World War Two. I believe World War One was Call of Duty Two, Call of Duty One, I believe. Um, they had this whole war, okay, U.S. versus the Russian things for the longest, right? The U.S. versus Russian theme for the longest. It was the longest war theme ever. Then it started switching up, and then it started being about personal villains, who have these incredible armies, and they have all this money, and they're able to do all this and that. And then it switched from that to being more of a futuristic like theme where humans are turning on themselves. That's kind of what it was with Black Ops 3. I didn't actually get Black Ops 3 and play the story. Just wasn't interested in it because of the whole futuristic thing. Like I said, tired of everything. Like all this is just being played out to me. I feel like all these games are really just coming out the same. And I've always been the type of person to play something different. Like whenever a Call of Duty game come out, I'm not even nowhere near worried about Call of Duty. I'll be playing Grand Theft Auto or something, or playing Minecraft, or playing something that interests me. That's something that I can play while people are playing Call of Duty. And then when people get off that Call of Duty, train, then I'll start, playing with my friends again on other different type of games. But when a new Call of Duty comes out, it's like everybody hops on that new train, this and that, and it's not really innovative. Like there's already been leaks about the next Call of Duty being so far past in the future, and I just hope that's not true. I don't want another futuristic thing. Titanfall 2, I'm probably not gonna enjoy that game either. Even if I do eventually try it out on PS4 if they have like a beta for it or something. Like I'm still probably not gonna be interested in it because of the whole futuristic thing. Like this, it's making me sick. It's just like the whole open world thing. Like I'm getting sick of open world games. Because some of these open world games don't do open world correctly. They don't, immerse what we can do in that world. They just put us in that world and put things like collectible items and that's it. And they expect us to just try to run around the whole world, that whole map, to collect things and this and that. They don't do anything special with the the open worlds anymore. Same thing with the futuristic thing. So yeah, man, I just felt like talking about that. I just really felt like getting that out there. Major question: will Titanfall 2 flop? Will it succeed because people wanna play it? It'll probably be successful, most likely, because the first time around, PS4 players didn't get the chance to play on it. So now there's about like 30, 35, almost 40 million PS4 players worldwide. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be successful. I'm pretty sure about like 10%, maybe a little bit less than that. PS4 users are gonna buy Titanfall 2, or maybe more than 10%. Maybe about like 30 or 50% of the PS4 users might buy Titanfall 2. Who knows? It might be very successful. But anyway, that's just me talking. Sharing my whole opinions about the thing. But yeah, if you like the video, hit the like button. You dislike the video, hit the dislike button. Comment below you want to share 2 cents, and I'm out of here. Peace.